And I'm imagining they're going to have quite a bit of support out there in Asia.
I mean, and also they're in a good position for it. They got 4 players in the top 6 performers of this opening stage so far. They've been absolutely on point individually, and it's lent themselves to having very strong T sides. Flamus, okay, gets swung wide. Slen gets shut down. Good trade, but it's a 2-for-2 exchange, and now we descend into the bomb site.
Well, Blitz into the open. Damage done to Towson, who still is able to manage a headshot back on Blitz. So 3v2. GamerLegion with the advantage on players, but certainly not health, and they don't have a kit to play with either into this retake. Mizinho and Senzu just playing between CT and triple. Strong positioning for the MongolZ to close out this pistol round despite being down on players, and Senzu close on triple. Here comes that fight forward. ZTR to eradicate Senzu immediately and put it all on Mizinho, and this monster's only got one. A headshot to ZTR, couldn't get all 3, and they'll get back to the defuse for the pistol round.
Well, there you go. It's all down to the utility in that retake with 2 players at low HP. That flashbang perfectly disconnecting the 2 MongolZ players. I gotta wait for the smoke to fade. Volt.
Mizinho on the other side of the palace smoke. Senzu just in behind him. And Volt looking to take them down, but the MP9 not good enough to remove Mizinho.
Yeah, but remember, no smoke. Now they have to kind of close the gap against this M4. They do have a lurk over in Con, over in jungle. This is not a bad setup for MongolZ. Good positions, and Towson goes down.
9-10 switches out to the rifle now. Smoke down at bottom. Con does not allow Flamus to get the trade back.
I think they're saving.
And GamerLegion starting to creep away from this, realizing the objective is not possible. So the save call set up instead.
Slend has been the standout player for GamerLegion, so he's the one you want to keep your eyes on in terms of his performance to be the engine for GamerLegion. Yeah. Flamus has also shown some really cool things within this team.
Yeah, and it was interesting to hear from ZTR talking about some of the impact that Flamus brings with his personality outside of server.
Damn.
And yeah, well, we heard that he's kind of the hype man for the squad. He's a really integral player when it comes to the energy.
And so you give that a little bit of love tactically and teach them some more fundamentals of the game and get them playing some smart Counter-Strike, and that skill can have a lot of impact, as we've been able to see from Volt. You know, that major is a point where you need to have everything kind of peaking and coming together and coalescing at that moment. And for them, it has been rewarded with such a good win streak. Patience now from the MongolZ after taking map control, and Senzu's just going to wait for players to walk into his crosshair. Here's the footsteps over in window, calls it out. Goes down, however, can't win the fight. 3 on 4, and they're going to come in and test this.
MongolZ looking to keep this one stable, but another kill from Towson. Oh, how has he got that? As he drops down from short into the connector, Blitz blasted away, and suddenly a chance for GamerLegion erupts, but there's lack of kit and lack of utility to be concerned about here for GamerLegion, but a missed shot, and 9-10 forced into the open. GamerLegion running thin on time, but MongolZ running thin on players. It's just Mizinho left in Palace. They get back into the site. ZTR holding that defuse all the way, not covered by his teammate, and Volt picks up the kill, but has he picked up enough time? He's going to get to that defuse.
He's got it.
And it's going to be close, but he feels comfortable enough to stick on it.
Ooh.
And just about on the final tick, Volt is able to get the job done. The 1v1 against Mizinho.
Those multi-round saves of enough rifles to keep themselves competitive pays off. And tie things up at 2. And over the flames, 9-10 finds Volt.
A great boost. A great way to open up the proceedings in round 5 with a kill here for the MongolZ. Reaction for GamerLegion to send 2 players a little bit more aggressive short, with Flamus applying pressure into the underpass from connector.
There's been a lot of love in middle from MongolZ, so you can understand GamerLegion want to contest it. They don't just want to keep giving up this ramp and access to Con for free. Techno timing is everything. Flamus has slid out. Oh, I never expected it, never saw it, but Blitz is still here.
Out comes 9-10. Spots the head of the ticket box player, but Slend, he has been the standout for GamerLegion. Looking to deliver again. With his teammate going down, there's more pressure and there's op to deliver. As the MongolZ are up at player and Mully's going in towards CT, things heating up. But Towson, he was the difference maker in the last round when he's coming around the back, but he's been noisy about it. And 9-10 is scoped up and ready to claim his life. Now just 2 for GamerLegion left, both committed towards the CT position, and the MongolZ should not let this one slip.
Yeah, a lot of bodies for MongolZ still on the map as well, so I mean, there's an opportunity for 9-10 to take that really hardcore committed angle to watching the flank. Smoke to obscure the vision. These guys, ZTR and Slend, feeling like they're about to get hunted. Really uncomfortable in this scenario. Nade rains in. ZTR is going to try and keep some space, but it doesn't matter. Spam down, and remember, that bomb's going to go off as well. ZTR, no chance to back away from this. And the pinch coming in.
Defends his life against one, but eventually traded out. $2,000 average here for GamerLegion and the majority of players. So he's going to be searching to get this off into play in the second round, and this time changing up his play. He's going up to the window, looking for that opening pick. And not going to win it. 9-10, 3 rounds in a row that he's got that opening pick on the AWP.
And now we get the ramp push. They want to see exactly what's happening. 9-10's got another one delivering in the middle of the map. And maybe now GamerLegion wish they had put more resources in middle because they've just been abused. Mazinho's going to build on top of it. A beautiful round for the MongolZ.
And this T-side power continues for the MongolZ. But they're fighting back here. GamerLegion, they've got the numbers to a 2v3 deficit instead, and Volt has got another one out towards ramp. When all looked lost, GamerLegion find a way back in. 9-10 continuing to be their reckoning though. Another kill in middle, make that 3, and Volt stuck on low HP, 15 health to his name. He'll go back into the ramp, and a post plant will be played. Volt, last detected towards ramp, is now relocated to Palace.
Yeah, and I mean, they know exactly where he can come from. Potentially there's a chance he wrapped all the way around towards Khan, but they can wait for the timing. And everyone evacuates. Mazinho, though, he's actually put himself... no, it's planted on the side, so he should be fine rotating over towards jungle. This post plant's going to be near impossible for Volt. He does have a smoke, but no kit. And actually, he could defuse inside the bomb site. He's just got no idea where they are. And that round is all 9-10. And this time, they've geared up a heavy play towards the B bomb site. 2 in halls. At the moment, just a default. They can reconvene and go elsewhere.
Flash into mid, Senzu got caught by it slightly. Still results in a kill as the follow-up flash completely blinded Flamus. Talson able to get one back, but Slend again dead at the hand of 9-10.
And this time they do, again, it's a different look in middle that still goes wrong. Good job from ZTR to find the kill on Techno. This time it kind of, you have aggressive elements of a mid defense, but it's sort of a trap. You want the follow-up players playing passively to peek off those aggressive players' contact, and MongolZ is still ready for that as well. They've managed to keep it even at 3-3. Knife out for both players.
Knife out for ZTR, but Blitz pulls out his AK-47 and jumps out of the window, but Towson, he slipped into the net. There's no way, they know about him, so Towson gets a double kill and flips this round back. 9-10, low in HP, 24 health in the apartments, and caught this time by Volt. So Towson, once again, with impact in a round victory for GamerLegion.
Yeah, MongolZ expected that bomb site to be open after that player's trying to push through the smoke a little bit. Awkward engagement as comes on through with the knife out.
I like this, a direct hit being set up here for the MongolZ, an A execution.
I mean, there's the first bright spot for this GamerLegion defense. If you stopped their B play, you kind of neutralized mid and stopped them from attacking into the B bomb site. So back to A we go for MongolZ, and everyone's going to be locked out behind these smokes. Spam coming through, a little bit of chip damage, superficial. Senzu brought down to 83, but they have bomb site control, and it's all about the retake for GamerLegion. They'll have advantage of utility, and now the take it back.
Oh, Senzu gets a double kill. ZTR able to fight back, and all that util goes down in the body of Towson. There's one kit left. It's on the body of Flamus, and it's now down outside of Connector. So ZTR and Slend do not break through on that initial thrust, and the retake is stalled out.
Yeah, and you can't go for it now. When they have jungle control and Connector and window control, the kit is down. You have to back away and just save. Defensive smoke deployed just so they can get over to the B bomb site, and MongolZ know exactly what's happening. Blitz already on the hunt over in the B halls. Same with Mazinho. They're willing to risk some money to take these weapons out of the hands of GamerLegion, but I don't think they'll get there in time.
They will. Slend holding on, and does get the AWP into the next, but ZTR died.
I don't know, man. It's another A execute, and once again, they're going to be stuck behind all the smokes. Last time this happened, Slend was aggressive towards, Senzu was aggressive towards Ticket to get 2 kills, but once again, they have to back away, and yeah, Slend, he's been knocked off his game so far in this map. 2 misses, 2 chances at a kill he absolutely needed, had to have, and bomb site control once again to the MongolZ, and GamerLegion, last round of the half, you're going for this.
Well, the eruption of the MongolZ in this first half has been too much for GamerLegion to weather. Techno goes aggressive in towards CT. Senzu to clear up bottom stairs. Flamus needs a moment. He comes through. The bottom of the stairs, traded by Senzu. 2 coming back through CT. Slend finally chiming in with that off, but he needs a clutch, and he's got it into a 1v1, and Slend finally, right at the end, delivers a round for GamerLegion. The AWP will find its impact, even if it is the final round.
He needed that so much. We saw the misses in the previous round, this round coming out of Palace. It doesn't look like he's waiting too much.
No, he will take the aggressive stance. He wants to find him.
Oh, no way.
Into the underpass, just absolutely blasts away Flamis. Gets info on the mid push as well.
Yeah, gets info. The bomb is there, moving up catwalk. He's the only player in mid. Everyone else, 2 players at each bomb site. Blitz is just the one controlling and keeping information on the middle of the map. And now that he's found a kill, oh dear.
Oh no.
Missed piece of utility is going to provide nothing for GamerLegion. Good pick though from the P250 of Slend. He started warming up. He had that great final round of the first half. He can add a little bit more now.
Well, the Joel Beretta's win around the corner, and they unleash. Techno with 3, no problem for the Julies. And once again, he earns the title of the 4K. Well, the majority of the forces outside of the A site. And CTR trying to send a little bit of pressure in mid, but here comes the A play right into Mazinho. He moves forward to try and help his teammates, but 9-10 distracted, pulled away from eyes at the connector, but fortunately Blitz is just a beast. So 3 kills for that MP9, stalls out any chances of GamerLegion getting involved in this round, and now it's ETR left on 16 HP. It is an ended round for the GamerLegion side.
Yeah, and unfortunately with no plant, they really can't keep up that pressure. Maybe if you're feeling like this is so far out of reach, you just continue with the Tech 9 buys and hope you get a miracle out of it, but MongolZ have shut you down. MongolZ have just been way too on point across the board. Mid utility, but it's going to hit A bomb site very quickly. Volt can't get it done. Nobody there to follow up due to the Molotov, due to the utility. And now they're stuck at ramp. The mid prong of the attack is just now making its first move.
Oh, 9-10. Tick of damage. Audio cue alerts Flamis to his position, and so a flash comes in.
I'm surprised he didn't fall back after that tick.
A little bit too bold from 9-10. Slam heating things up at the ticket box. CTR comes flying up, and Senzu's eradicated swing from CTR towards CT is punished by Mazinho. GamerLegion stay fixated towards the A bomb side. The plant coming in on the other side of triple. And this is still doable for the MongolZ as utility flies into the sky. As Flam is caught, Blitz on the double back. And that's why they call him one of the best fragging in-game leaders. And Techno is set on a pedestal to close. And it'll end up being a 12th round map point here for the MongolZ on Mirage. GamerLegion needed to win that one. And there just is no life in this legion of gamers.
I mean, they just never expected that retake to come in so fast. A little bit of disorganization. Not even disorganization, just getting into their position, expecting to have a few more seconds before that retake really began. But good piece of utility to activate Blitz. Towson doesn't have the angle. Flamis just gets caught trying to reposition in towards Khan, and an easy cleanup for the MP9. Not much to really say about GamerLegion.
Nope.
Unfortunately, that's the real bummer of this, is as good as they've looked on this run to recover the RMRs to get to this position, this has just been so dominant that it's hard to look at the positives.
Well, divided. In this round, at least being able to fight their way out of B. So Volt with a great headshot on towards Techno into the bomb site. So Plant is coming in. 3v2. MongolZ have gone for retakes, but there's not a whole lot of money left over here.
I think they're just going to go and see if they can get a kill early on if someone offers it up to him. 910's already backing away with the op. Mazzino's just eyeing that AK-47.
Dude, there we go. He's got the AK. He can slip away. 910 will cover the swing. Mazinho
the timing.
down the ladder. Volt has actually slipped out at the perfect time, and he's going to catch 910. But will they check for Mazinho? They do. They look at him, but they can't deal with him. As Mazinho with a second headshot. MongolZ 2 at the door. But ZTR and Flam is still with fight left in them yet.
You can see the desperation of the GamerLegion starting to make very, very crazy plays, and MongolZ aren't expecting it just yet. But they're settling it down into a 2v2.
Bomb's
Good
down.
kills, and Bomb is dropped way, way far back. So ZTR is going to be really sad. He has to give up his strong lurk position in middle. Going to open up the avenue for Senzu to be involved from catwalk.
Oh, Techno. Good awareness, but Smoke is going to go deep. He's going to walk in front of it. He has a chance here. A little bit awkward for Techno as that smoke expanded a little bit further than he would have liked, and Flamis continued to try and fight. They want a duel with Techno, but he's confident, and he knows that he can win these fights. He gets around the corner as well, untraded by ZTR, and now the in-game leader can't stop them. And so Mirage will go the way of the MongolZ. They take first blood. They begin to ride. And for GamerLegion, there was no stopping them when they began their stride.
That's a great indication of how this map has gone for GamerLegion. You feel that should be a clean fight for ZTR. Just fumbles the initial contact. And man, MongolZ dominant from start to finish. A statement win in this opening map.
everyone dreams about. Make your dreams come true on Skin Club.
And I mean, this is kind of cool for MongolZ. Obviously, a ton of space being given over by this sort of a setup, but also you have a lurker in A main, you have a lurker outside B main, and this three-man attack. It's got options if they run into any kind of difficulty. But the weird thing is going to be they kind of have to just make a blind decision at this point. There's been no information gathered.
Towson's even starting to get a little bit paranoid.
Yeah.
He's going back to check the beach, wondering, where are the MongolZ players? What is the gap? And as soon as that A player moves out of heaven, they start to move the bomb through camera. Towson comes back, but is he going to be able to get something done? Great headshot onto 910, and the decision to drop back into storage and play from the beach keeps his life intact. Now, GamerLegion have got a kit and plenty of utility to play retake into this A site.
How does MongolZ want to control the situation, though? I think Techno would have heard the footsteps and saying, they're all flanking. They're all flanking A main. You've got to turn and watch that. So they're just going to smoke it off for the moment and force GamerLegion to come through.
And Towson remains patient. He hasn't gone back to the camera. He's still waiting to re-enter storage, waiting on the contact. But Techno on that flank takes Towson out, and now the fights go down inside of the site, and it's all coming up for the post plant. GamerLegion toppling at the hands of the MongolZ once again in a pistol round. A great pistol silently leading up to the A finish. They haven't gone committed through it. 45 seconds, the flank from ZTR. That's the bomb carrier that was close to him, but ZTR does not continue his push and instead looks down through the window to see if he can spot out Mazinho.
Oh, timing's just not with him whatsoever. Oh, it will be now.
Here it is.
Will
Here's
be now.
The timing.
Yeah,
Mazinho
nice
gets
and
caught
easy.
looking the wrong way. The Swede able to chime in. Volt off the back of the platform, removes Techno. And 30 seconds left for the MongolZ to piece this together through a 3v5. And it just looks unlikely now that they've spent their utility. Volt can continue to play protected in behind, and oh, they've got 2 kills back, but will they check for Volt? Will they check for him? They're still looking right at his position because he took one of their teammates down earlier, and so finally that trade comes in. A 2v1 setup off the back of this, and that plank comes in. A 3v5 that the MongolZ have now turned back into a favorable post-plant position. Towson does not have a kit, nor does he have any utility, and he is now down by the in-game leader of the MongolZ as they flip this one back from a 3v5 to a 3-0 scoreline.
That's such a nice slow hit, the 3v5 recovery. It looked like they were going to be able to just dominate and barrel over that bomb site on the initial throw of utility, but MongolZ wanted to play it safe and not come through that con smoke. It might not be bad if they push now. I mean, no one's out there at the moment. There's still 3 players dedicated to this, but with Blitz wrapping behind him, and as the IGL, he's doing a good job of finding information, saying, okay, this looks clear, this looks clear. 1 player in the bomb site, 3 over in A main.
But does he start calling them back?
Yeah, he might.
To come back.
This could be a disaster. Not anymore. Thankfully, that kill comes out, and now the push from A main is spotted. A second player by 910. He sees him over in Canals. Oh, tough route to run.
Seen the follow-up player in behind as well. Ooh, getting a little dangerous now, but Volt inside a connector. 5-7 with the bomb carrier falling. That's the bomb down, and an AK now given over to the Romanian. And let's see what he's able to get done with this AK. The answer to that is nothing on the follow-up, but Slen certainly will from the Canal himself. 8 seconds. They've got to start planting real soon, and Flamus is coming to try and deny. They've got to start planting. Oh, he fumbled it. Oh, no, Techno. Oh, he can't plant there, buddy.
GamerLegion execute a very nice flank, and with 910 even getting dinked up, he didn't really have motivation to be aggressive to stop any more players coming Canals. GamerLegion get away with one, and now MongolZ pick up the pace. ZTR tracks down Blitz.
Eventually. Here comes Mazinho out of B main. Flamus in front of him. Khalil goes in, nips at his heels. Volt on the follow-up needs to hold with a might of 2 men. And he's got himself a double at the back of the obelisk and finally dealt with by Senzu.
Bomb's going to come in late. A little bit more utility needs to be chucked out to help with the cross. He can chuck the bomb over as well. Molotov comes into the site. Default plant. 910's going to slide into that fight and take it with ease. Now he knows the follow-up reaction as well. Thankfully spotted out by Towson, and he wants nothing to do with that fight. 2 on 2.
Locked out for the time being, but that fire fades away. And GamerLegion moving in on this retake attempt. 910 looking towards B main, but they're both coming out from the temple. And now he'll be locked in on that angle. 910 connects another shot. Slen left going into the open. Missed shot from 910. Slen under pressure. And Senzu makes sure that he gets the squeeze. It's 4-1 here for the MongolZ.
Yeah, well handled. Yeah, because you just put so much pressure on these guys early on. Towson's holding a smoke for the moment, but you prevent them from being aggressive. You know there's not any kind of a push coming in. Techno, easy find. Volt trying to get aggressive before a flashbang comes out. That Molotov, Flamus wants nothing to do with it. He knows stepping in front of it is going to be dangerous. So Techno controlling the bomb site late. Mid-round retake of A main for the CTs for GamerLegion, and Mazinho this time wants the flashbang. He comes a little bit early to go through, and Towson got vision. But that's information. And look at the way Blitz uses it to step up in mid. And this GamerLegion defense is scrambling to plug the gaps that are created.
And one player here to defend. It's Flamis, 0-5 so far. Waiting inside a connector. He's paranoid about a drop into mid from Blitz. Or a player waiting in the corner to come into the connector. But instead, he is met with flames from the B main side of the site. And the plant is already coming through.
Ooh.
He's going to try and fight this. His teammates are coming in. He hasn't given away his life, and he hasn't given away his position, but now he needs to step up. Now he needs to win some of these fights, and he's missing everything. 910 goes to deal with him, and the AWP just penetrates his chest. ZTR to go down as well, and the Mongols are fueled with confidence.
This is a round that's a really good indication of the growth that the Mongols have experienced throughout this year, right? You see that retake of A main. Even though Mazzino goes down, he calls two players, one to throw the flash, one to take him down, which prompts Blitz to get a little bit aggressive in middle. And once you pick that off, you realize, let's hit the B bomb site. There's 3 players remaining, 2 are at A. We know we have a 3-on-1, 4-on-1 at the B bomb site. We just need to find him.
Yeah, well, hopefully this AWP can make a big difference here for GamerLegion. One of those players you mentioned earlier that ZTR said was integral to the energy brought to the team is Flamis, yet to get involved, and now 0-8 as he gets taken down by 910's AWP in the opening of the round. That's a little bit faster through middle here for the Mongols!
No way.
910 with a no-scope as he looks down from the window to his lowly surf below him. ZTR annihilated. Towson aggressive, Mazzino's got his scent, and he now moves forward, smoked out, and that will cancel Mazzino's move.
Yeah, I'm half surprised he didn't actually make that play. Felt like he might have had a timing, but obviously at a 5-on-3, not feeling really any motivation to get too crazy. Off holding for this move, and 910 is just a beast. GamerLegion again picked apart like they're absolutely nothing.
To grab a kill. Now Mazzino's made a lot of noise on that dismount. They're gonna swing it, they're gonna fight it, and Mazzino is ready!
Oh my god.
He massacres 3 on the play forward.
Throw in the towel. Throw in the towel, it's done. Split on the A bomb site, it looks like. Smoke going to be broken open so Mazzino can get his move. And behind the smoke, it's ZTR. Finally, some of the GamerLegion resistance. And bomb is dropped at his feet. Mazzino is going to continue.
Great hold from ZTR. It's changed the position every time as they were coming through that smoke. Made it difficult for MongolZ to clock the trade. And now with a minute left, Slend revealed his AWP from Heaven strikes down. Headshot from Mazzino back. It's still winnable here for Mazzino, but they come through. And Volt makes sure that Mazzino has no heroics left.
Yeah, it felt like he had a chance in that, but obviously not necessarily expecting, not a great amount of HP. That push to come through the smoke so quickly. They push through before he can reposition. So well done that ZTR's triple doesn't go to waste.
ZTR not going to enjoy the fact that he's been dinked, but they come through the smoke again. This time ZTR completely blinded, but he's still going to get that kill. No double this time, no, as 910 with another no-scope. His reactions are fast, his accuracy unmatched. And this is MongolZ looking for 10 rounds.
Fair play, ZTR got a very similar situation there coming through smoke, only 1. And MongolZ has been dominant in the mid-rounds. Let's see how they maneuver. 4-on-3. 910 again in position saying, at some point, you're going to want some information. And GamerLegion fell prey to this position just a few rounds back. All 3 players in mid. 1 temple, 2 camera. Centralized on the map.
Smoke goes out to the temple. Is 910 going to win another fight? This time the answer is no. Towson to drop the AWPer. And a 3v3 in space created off of that kill. As they erupt in the bomb site, plant being locked in for Senzu. Mazzino is going to play with the AWP inside a connector. And Senzu realizes they could have likely already progressed through Temple or CT, so doesn't want to cross onto the platform and open himself up to that risk. But GamerLegion are coming through, 2 from CT, 1 through Temple, and the Mongols hold on. It is tentative for GamerLegion, but eventually they've just got to go, and they line up. Techno only managing 1. Flamis on a double back. Finally, his first 2 kills of this half. He'll round it out without the 0, but can he get his team their 3rd round win? Senzu defends against Volt. The tap on the defuse, running out of time. And Senzu plays it to perfection. It will be 10 rounds to round out this first half for the Mongols as they are staring down the barrel of a flawless run in the opening stage of the Shanghai Major.
An absolutely beautiful run. Mara's got to be so happy right now. His boys are playing very strong, disciplined.
Huge steps taken.
And also failures.
And failures to learn along the way. But Mazinho to grab 2 headshots. A 4v2 at the start of the pistol round. And the silencers are off.
And MongolZ have the information of where the players are. So you're going to start seeing this push up the stairs. They're going to calm down. Attention all on Techno. Now Flamus can make his move. Senzu looking for the cross. Tapping away. Flamus does not realize he's been wrapped upon already.
He's dived down. He's got out of the window.
Blitz will have heard that.
And the peek comes in at the wrong time, but no headshot to be landed. Awkward fight with Senzu and Flamus. A very awkward fight indeed. And I think getting away is just a luxury for us all. And we don't want to watch that anymore. Flamus gets into its tempo. He's got a minute. Suddenly a pathway.
Damn.
Blitz stops him from getting around that corner.
They could dream of.
9-10 holds off the triple push beyond the smoke. GamerLegion eventually trade him out. The damage done. And GamerLegion still ahead on players, but Senzu making sure that he grabs one right at the end. The ball went down for a moment, but Volt to pick it up and dive his way down into the site. He'll plant that in the reverse side of the cake. And MongolZ, we know they don't shy away from retakes. We know they're confident in these fights. They'll have Techno arrive late through the camera. Senzu to come out from heaven. And the first kill locked in on Towson. The last 2 remaining members of the Legion of Gamers, Volt and Flamus, out at A main. They have got a molly.
Look at the MongolZ util though. 2 more smokes.
Yeah, and this is the team that has started making us take Asian Counter-Strike seriously. This is the greatest Asian team we've had, and they will go 3-0 through the opening stage of the Perfect World Shanghai Major. The MongolZ will march on.